David and Goliath. The story takes place in ancient Israel, when the Israelites were at war with the Philistines. The Philistine army had a giant warrior named Goliath, who stood over 9 feet tall and was covered in heavy armor. Every day, Goliath challenged the Israelites, taunting them to send out a champion to fight him in single combat. But the Israelite army, including their king, Saul, was too afraid to face the giant. One day, a young shepherd boy named David, who was the youngest of 8 brothers, came to the battlefield to bring food to his older brothers, who were in the army. David heard Goliath's insults and was deeply troubled. He couldn't understand why no one was standing up to the giant. David believed that with God's help he could defeat Goliath. He offered to fight the giant himself, even though he was just a boy with no armor or experience in battle. King Saul was skeptical but allowed David to go. David refused the heavy armor that Saul offered, saying he was not used to it. Instead, he took his sling and 5 smooth stones from a nearby stream. As David approached Goliath, the giant mocked him, saying, "Am I a dog that you come at me with sticks?" But David boldly replied, "You come against me with sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty." David took a stone, placed it in his sling, and hurled it at Goliath. The stone struck Goliath in the forehead, and the giant fell to the ground, dead. David then took Goliath's sword, cut off his head, and held it up as a sign of victory. The Philistine army, seeing their champion defeated, fled in fear, and the Israelites celebrated their victory. David's courage and faith in God became legendary, and he later went on to become the king of Israel. The lesson: this story teaches that faith in God and courage are more important than physical strength or size. David, a small shepherd boy, triumphed over the mighty giant Goliath because he trusted in God's power to help him overcome seemingly impossible challenges.